Welcome everyone to our next episode of the Napoleon Complex, where in this episode we'll be talking about the funny and strange events that took place in the Battle of Castle Itter. Next story. Actually, I'll let you choose. There's three more stories. Mm-hmm. Alright, there's the Battle of Castle Itter, right? Mm-hmm. Which is when France, Germany, and Americans during World War II banded together inside of a castle to fight Nazis.
That's crazy. That's wild. That's like our version of the Endgame.
Yeah, it's just like German generals, American athletes, and like French, like I think they're like celebrities.
Did they all like stand on each other's shoulders like the little rascals and like just fight this man?
And the thing is, like, on like researching this, it was very cinematic. Like there's like cinematic like ending. It was like an entire end game going on. It was like it was pretty funny. We're back in World War II. So near the end of World War II.
It always comes back to World War II, doesn't it?
It always goes back to World War II. It always goes back to World War II.
What a time to be alive.
I mean, if you were alive, you'd probably be dead pretty soon, you know?
Yeah,
So nearing the end of World War II, Nazis are losing. Everyone's just running away, essentially. All the Nazis are abandoning ship and just getting out of there. And so in this specific castle, which France was known for, I think France, or near in Germany, there's a lot of castles between there, a lot of history there. A couple Nazi generals, like, they fought up in there, right? Mm-hmm. Because they have some very valuable prisoners. They have a lot of French celebrities, right? Mm-hmm. And these celebrities, they don't really try to escape because they're living pretty alright in a castle.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because they're celebrities. They don't really need to be treated bad and like important and whatnot. They can be used for leverage later. Huh. And they're just being kept in there for no reason. I think it's like there's one athlete, there's one like a couple politicians, and a singer, I think. And they're all just in there, right? But in a nearby village, Americans are showing up, right? Uh-huh. And so the Germans abandoned ship, right? Mm-hmm. And then that turned out to be a rumor or something. I have to brush on my memory on this. Remember, I've read hundreds of these, so these are kind of wonky. Mm-hmm. But the point is, the Germans that were guarding them had left, right? But the reason the French can't leave is because if any other German finds them, they're dead on sight, right? Because they're not German too, right? And so they rather stay in the castle and they fortify the castle, right? To which they're notified that other Nazis are coming in. If Nazis make it to that castle, they're killing them all, right? And so they sent one French dude to go find American help, to which he runs, or I think he takes a horse, like down 2 or 3 villages, right? And he finds a whole bunch of Americans in like one little squad, right? No, actually like a big old squad, right? And so he asks and he pleads for, hey, could you please help us? And this French dude, and the Americans are like, all right, I'll give you 1 tank and like 10 dudes and like which is it's crazy, right?
And the French were like, oh, I'll take it, bro.
They actually find a whole bunch of ammo and like guns and whatnot. Actually, no, I think they just found like a handful, right? And so the Americans and French dudes, and they all make it. They're like on their way to the castle because the way the castle is built is that it's on top of a hill with only one road leading to it, right? And so they're up the hill, and what they do is that they leave the tank behind, so that the other tanks and other people, they can't like get past it, or at least they find trouble doing that, right? Now I think they sent them 2 tanks, but one of them was destroyed on the way there by some Germans, right? Man. And so they leave the last tank behind, right? And everyone else just leaves, leaving like a little group at the front, right? And so everyone makes it to the castle, and they're all fortified in the castle, and then the Germans start coming in. The Germans come in like a wave of zombies, right? They have tanks, they have tons of militia people, they have snipers, they have machine guns just mowing down the castle, right? They blew up the tank that was there, by the way,
Cool.
and they just start going ham on that castle.
Mm-hmm.
And these are like 7, 10, maybe 15 people with like a couple Tommy guns and like a grappling hook or a couple like barrels of ammo, and they're just like to all the other people on the floor, right? And then they start climbing. The Germans start climbing the walls, to which they have to start like fist fighting each other and whatnot. And so it's you know in like Call of Duty where like you're like in a little house and you have to like
and you gotta keep those zombies from spilling.
Yeah, from spilling. And actually, those are Nazi zombies, by the way. So this fits perfect. This is
oh yeah, I have like a real world like. I can relate to this.
Yeah, you can reference this.
Yeah. And it's so funny because like a lot of times I am the black dude, but like imagine like you're the black dude and you turn, it's like Leonardo DiCaprio beside you, like, oh, we got this, bro.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, and he contacts the American army. They're like, all right, cool, and they send a whole bunch of troops. And so all they have to do is hold out until until these people, the Americans come and help, right? And so. They're running out of ammo as they shoot down all these Germans, and the Germans are climbing the walls, right? Until Puma start fist fighting, right? And so one of the Americans, this jockey like dude who just so happened to join America with like a cigarette in his mouth and like his shirt off.
Okay, this is definitely the Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, he's
group.
Yeah, basically
the Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, he's like the
Rambo. Yeah, he's the Rambo. Yeah,
he's the Rambo.
I was trying to get to the right character.
Yeah.
You know, ain't no Nazi gonna kill me. I used to cut that part out, but yeah.
Basically, they're all. He gives them all a knife. He gives everyone in the room a knife. He's like, if it comes down to it, what we're gonna do is we're gonna huddle down in the basement and we're just gonna go ham on all these people.
Nice.
Yeah, we're just gonna survive as much as possible, right? And literally as the last bullets leave the chamber of that last dude's gun, right, the Nazis start flooding in, right, and then the American comes in behind them.
Oh,
right?
like as
soon as that happens, the American come in and they start just destroying the Nazis. And the Nazis they can't handle it. They come with like a ton of tanks, right, and they go. And everyone just gets mowed down.
That's
right?
Crazy.
And the Nazis inside the building, I think most of them just kind of left because they have no chance of making it. And the couple Nazis just kind of surrendered. And thankfully, the French, the German, and the Americans all made it out safe and sound.
Did they have to fight afterwards, or they were just?
No, they were just like,
That's enough action for.
That's enough. Yeah. And then some dude wrote a book about it, and that's like the only like solid record we have about it.
Really?
That's it.
Only one dude wrote a book about that.
Dude, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like. One dude wrote a book about it and no one else like knows about it.
The rest of them were talking about like that story at bars and everyone was like, yeah, alright. Sure, Tommy. Sure.
That definitely happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I bet one of the celebrities was like famous for like rom-coms and they're like, yeah, you definitely, sure. You fought off zombies. Nazi zombies, sure, dude.
Sure, okay. But you've been in the castle for sure.
And then someone behind him heard it, he's like, that'd make a great Call of Duty.
But yeah, I think I have enough material with this. Cool. This has been 30 minutes.
30. This has been 30 minutes.
It's been 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these never feel as long as you think they do.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, and the last dude, I said it would be like 10 minutes. It was 20, and this is.
Oh, that's not that crazy. I feel like this was like 15, 20 minutes.
Dude, and the thing is, I couldn't even get through everything. This is.
Yeah, you said you had like 2 more points, but.
Bro, I have this. This is me like cutting stuff out. This is me like picking the best of the best. I have. Tons of other like.
I think you got like a solid 7 minutes in here.
Yeah.
Solid 7.
I think I can do a lot with this.
Yeah, we did a lot. We did good. No racial slurs, no cussing.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for having me on, bro. It's a pleasure. Go buy my book, 7 Ways to Die. Ocean's 11's. I'm starring.
I'll take this moment to talk to you about Geico, where you can save 15% or more on car insurance.
And if you're looking to expand your company, MySpace is right for you.
Are you tired of people tracking your location? Well, I introduced you NordVPN.